Hello, everybody. My name is Aurelius, and welcome to DOO. Um, yeah, really nothing much to do until reset. Unfortunately, I did farm a bunch of 5-star artifacts. As you see up here at the time of me recording this, the screen can load up faster. Yeah, you got about 3 hours at the time I'm recording this. So by the time this is up, these events are probably gonna be gone. You know, so I hope you guys did your last bit of farming and trying to get, the artifacts for these characters, and I hope you got the skills that you wanted for them. Uh, if you do need artifacts for any characters, these radiant artifacts, black, yellow, white, red, blue, green, good plays is just completely random as to what you get. And just to show you guys what I'm talking about, I do believe they're divided by colors. So over here would be uh, the reds, the blues, and everything. So it's not like completing a mission you'll get in the sorted colors. You can kind of target, let's say you want Saz artifacts. You can come over here and farm this zone over here and have a chance at getting Saz artifacts along with every other red crystal character in the game. As long as their artifacts have been added. I know like some of these newer characters, artifacts or new crystal awakening artifacts haven't been implemented yet, so there may be a few characters missing. But for the most part, that's your best bet when there isn't an event going on, especially for characters you're looking for skills for. Another thing is panel missions. They actually got updated. The tutorial, from what I've seen, is still there. If you hit this little arrow down here, will bring you to the tutorial missions if you haven't cleared those yet. So those will still be up. You can still get those rewards. Like I said, if you haven't necessarily cleared it. I know for a lot of people that are just picking up this game within like the last month or two, some of this stuff may not be achievable yet, such as clear interlude. Everything else should be, and a power token one. But if you clear the previous quest, you should have at least 10 power tokens to actually get that completed. I would suggest saving up until you have 25. That way you can get a character as 35 CP. But if you're just looking to complete the quest, or that one in particular, you go ahead and spend 10 power tokens for 15 CP that you can use for a character. Let's say you got like their 35 CP weapon MLB, but you need their 15. That'd be a good option, to spend 10 power tokens on. Just know that power tokens aren't the easiest thing to get. They only come by every once in a while, and your best bet at getting them is by spending real money through the game. But here, it says monthly missions early May. So I'm guessing from, the wording of that, about every 2 weeks we'll get new missions. And as you see, some of these missions are pretty ridiculous. Ooh, is that an artifact of all knowledge? Nice. So, some of them are pretty easy, like clear 25 co-ops, clear 70 quests, clear 25 quests with Shiva as your summon. get an item with Dissidia points. I mean, the cheapest items in the Dissidia shop are like 50 CP and get 150 a day. I know these past couple of daily missions you've been getting like 450, but that's just because there's a special event going on where you're getting triple the daily rewards. So that will go down to 150 probably starting tomorrow. As all this welcome spring event stuff is clearing. I didn't even catch this one when I saw it earlier. I mean, the only reason why I knew these were here is because I was farming this 5-star artifacts and I was using a Tome of Treasure to do it. And after I cleared my dailies, the exclamation mark was like, "Hey, you still got a mission complete." And I was like, "What the heck?" So yeah, I came here and I saw this. It's just like, okay. Defeat 60 ghost types. That could be any type of ghost. Same thing with the skeletons. Those 30 skeletons, there's like one skeleton per run in those 5-star artifact missions. So that's where I got my skeletons. And yeah, that's at least 30 missions completed at triple the reward. So I got a ton of 5-star artifacts to get rid of. Like I said, I didn't even notice this Maria one, so you're gonna have to throw Maria in your party for a little bit. I suggest doing like a cycle quest, for that. Especially if you don't have her ML bead, like I do. Just bring her into a cycle quest, swap her out with your support, and do it like that 50 times. Ghost types, just find a mission that has a ton of ghosts in it, and just do that one over and over again. That'd be a good way to clear that one. And the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Logging in, complete quest with... I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, complete quest with Shiva as your summon. Log in 8 times, defeat 30 skeletons. Again, just find a mission that has a bunch of skeletons and do that over and over again. Use a support item. When you're doing your cycle quest, use a Tome of Treasure or a Book of Treasure. Or training or guild, depending on whatever you're doing. What happens if I hit the right arrow? Doesn't bring me back to the tutorial. Yeah. So it doesn't matter which way you tap the arrows, unfortunately. But yeah, 25 co-ops. You should be doing co-ops every day just because. That's a good way to get free items and everything. Speaking of co-ops, the Destiny at Odds are going away very, very soon. So, if you have tokens in here to spend, which I don't, you will have a couple of days to spend them after the event ends. Like every event is like that. I do imagine the Cactor. No, Cactor Conundrum says it's starting in 9 hours at reset, so I don't know exactly when that's going away. I figured it'd be going away at the end of April. See if we can't find the tab that will bring us to a Cactor Conundrum. See when exactly that's ending. No. We'll have to go scroll through oh no, it's right here. Until May 3rd is when that's going on, according to that. So we got it for until Thursday. It looks like, or no, Friday will be the last day for a Cactor Conundrum, which is pretty cool because I mean you can get some pretty good stuff in here, namely crystals, and it's double than what you normally get. The high power orbs and the high guard orbs would also be a good snatch if you're in desperate need of those. Yeah, and for those of you just getting started, I suggest saving up 20 of them and getting these potions. because yeah, they are pretty frequent. And if you're not using them, like I don't use them all the time, you get a pretty good stockpile. But just starting out, they're not necessarily the easiest things to get. And if you're tapping them out, especially on those 5-star artifacts, you know, um, you're not gonna have a whole lot to spend. I remember when the whole world of illusions thing started. It was it was pretty hectic. Like your max energy is based off your character level, and it caps out at 200. So I mean, unless you're a ridiculously high level, I'll say around 100, I think is when you finally get the 60 SP, somewhere around there. So you can do those uh, locked missions in the, whoa, wrong thing. So that you can actually do these locked missions for the artifacts, which are pretty good. Like, these missions right here are guaranteed 4-star. Like, and those are the only artifacts that you will get. And you would have to do either the first 2 boss stages, so either that one right there or this one down here. And they're pretty simple. I mean, you have a better chance at unlocking the stage by doing the 50 or level 50 quest. That's 20 CP. I believe this one is 10, or not CP, SP. This one's only 10 SP, and I believe you regenerate 1 every 3 minutes. So I wasn't really into spinning potions, especially early on when my SP count wasn't maxed out, and then it was just kind of, I'm gonna wait until I hit max level before I start using potions. That way I have as much SP as possible to do these. But it caps out at 200, which kind of sucks. I wish they would do it up to at least 300. That way you can get 5 runs in per potion versus 3 and 1/3 runs. So let's go ahead and, ooh, wrong button again. My fingers and brain are not connecting on the same level today. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do some of these 5-star artifact draws. What better way to close out the month of April? And welcome in May. Then rolling stuff from the last event that's going away. So what I'm gonna do is roll for Tidus and Eiko, just because I have those characters MLB'd at the moment, and they need skills. Everybody else, the first spring hunt with Terra, Bart's, Lightning, Squall, Cloud, all of them, that's gone, and I'm probably gonna use their artifacts, to help level these up. Rapid speed, that's the first time I've seen that. What does that do? 10% for a brave break, and a 1-star mighty quick hit. So let's get rid of this brave guard, or actually we can do this one. I really don't want brave guard for Tidus. I'm looking for his slash combo skill mainly. And I haven't rolled anything else other than the brave guard up for him. So that rapid speed, that was the first time I've ever rolled that for him, which is pretty crazy. 10% speed boost. Now I can understand why you're in co-ops with Tidus, he gets so many freaking turns. So many turns. You know, this is it's a good thing. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm just seeing red. Brave Guard up. I don't want the Brave Guard up. I really don't. But we'll go ahead and replace that. Do like the Mighty Quick Hit 2-star. Don't know if I'm actually going to end up using that particular skill in the future, but we'll see. Yeah, Tidus took me forever to MLB. Like, I got his Astral Sword, which is his 15 CP. And then I got his EX, which I went ahead and maxed out. I think I got like 3 of them in a couple of rolls. It was quite ridiculous. I maxed out, his EX weapon without Power Stones. That's how ridiculously lucky I was on him. And I wasn't even drawing for it. Or I was, because I was trying to get his Brotherhood. Which, I've only rolled one Brotherhood. And he's one character I'm constantly rolling for. That's 12. I don't know if you need more than 10% speed boost. I'm going to toss that one. And it cost 12. Maybe if it cost like 10 or 8, I would have replaced something. But no, it was 12. But yeah, anyway, I've only rolled one Brotherhood for him. I actually bought one of the Brotherhood weapons. With power tokens. And then I ended up rolling one shortly after I bought the Brotherhood weapon with power tokens. So, and Brotherhood is his 35 CP weapon. So I was a little upset about that. Because I was planning on getting Rydia, but, at the time, an event where he was boosted was going on. And, I really wanted his 35 CP so I could get that slash combo. Because without his 35 CP, it's just slash. And again, rapid speed, I'm tossing that. I didn't cost 12. The 1000 HP would have been nice, but tossing that. So yeah, it took me forever to get his Brotherhood. I did spend Power Stones on his Brotherhood just to get that maxed out. Yeah, it was just a real struggle for me to MLB Tidus. Probably one of the hardest characters I had to MLB. Like, everybody else has come pretty easy. I mean, once you get the weapons, it's pretty easy to go from there. Oh, I did roll rapid speed before. Huh. I never noticed that. So we'll go ahead and I do want to keep the star skills. Let's get rid of this one. That's what I want, the Mighty Slash. No, nose is going crazy because I couldn't get his Brotherhood. I've tried on like 3 or 4 separate event rolls when he was up, being featured. And this to include like weekly campaigns, weekly draws, campaign draws, event draws for him. And yeah, it's Brotherhood never showed up for me. So it can happen. Especially if you have your heart set on building up one certain character. It's possible that you just don't roll anything for that character ever. Another rapid speed. I don't want all these rapid speeds, but that one has 170 initial brave too, which would be good for him. Don't want to get rid of these mighty slashes. Let's get rid of this. So I really only want one rapid speed. If I could get that with like a 2-star mighty slash, that would be awesome. And I must say, these rolls for him right now are ridiculously good. Like, I've seen these artifacts hit low. It doesn't happen too often, but yeah, you can end up with like a 24 attack, 55 initial brave skill set from these. But usually rolling these 5-star artifacts, from what I've seen, you'll get at least a 1-star skill and 1 red text. It's very uncommon for you to not get some kind of red text on one of these rolls, which is good. I was kind of expecting these to have higher limits on the skills. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like the 330 max brave, maybe like 500 max brave, stuff like that, and also like BX skills. So like, I'm rolling for Tidus right now. It'd be possible to get like energy rain 2-star with these artifacts. So I mean, they're not the worst things in the world. I don't mind rolling them. I mean, they do cost a pretty penny to do, but yeah, I was expecting a little more out of them. See, or whatever. That's what I'm talking about. Very uncommon for this to happen with no red text, but usually even with no red text, you'll get some kind of 1-star skill. And it's still a pretty high HP. I believe that's the second highest for HP. So, I mean, it's, again, especially if you're rolling for characters that have no skills or pretty crappy skills, these 5-star artifacts will do you right for the most part. And that also brings up the question, like with this ending, how often can we expect to see these 5-star artifacts? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe like 10 characters a month, possibly, or it could just be every couple of months, or like with special events like the Heretic Challenge quest coming up, that we see these. Like, that this is really unfair that only these 12 characters have 5-star artifacts, whereas everybody else, out of the almost 90 characters available in this game, are still stuck with the 4 stars. So I don't know when to expect to see these again. We will see them again at some point. It's just, with this being a brand new thing, we don't have that frequency set up. So, it could be wild, it could be right away. I just have no idea of how long this would take for these to show up. And then the other big thing, are they going to let us vote on the characters like we did with this one? Or are they just going to be picked at random, dev's choice? Or are they going to mix it up like every new season, like with summer coming up in like June, July time frame? Will they let us vote, on what characters we want to see? And then just for the May-June time period is just characters that they selected, then on that vote, those characters won't be able to be voted for. You know what I'm saying? Just any number of possibilities are available for these 5-star artifacts. So I mean, I hope you guys did a lot more farming of these than I did. Like, I really want to work on my Squall and Terra, and you know, time got the better of me, and that aspect. You know, I didn't roll, or I didn't farm that first one as much as possible. I barely farmed this one. Like I said, I did both sides, you know, for half an hour a piece earlier today. Well, might as well use that one. You know, so, you know, I got a good amount of artifacts just simply because I was using the Tome of Treasure. I know, I'm pretty sure I have over 150. Oh my gosh, it's 15 CP! Oh! I saw that 108 attack. I'm just like, yes, I don't care what the second skill is. I'm taking 15 CP. Darn. I have to throw that one away. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. That hurt way too much. Oh, God. Oh. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. My puppy's looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Oh, that hurt my soul. Yeah, I didn't get a whole bunch of Eiko, which kind of sucks, which is the main reason why I was doing that one. Let's see, I'll save the Vaans, just because I do got a couple of Will Blaze for him. Let's use up those, just because there's no way to get artifacts to limit break them anymore. You know, and then trying to clear as much room as possible for more artifacts. Which my limit is 325, and I hit it's 12. And I hit my max capacity 3 times, I do believe. You know, when I was farming for them. So, yikes, she only has 2 skills equipped. But I do want this Mighty Smite. So let's go ahead and replace that 10. Hopefully we can get some cheaper smites. But yeah, this is just like Kate Sith kept showing up, and I'm just like, I don't want Kate Sith. You know, he's a good character. He really is. It's just, I think he's a bit overrated. Not much. Not too much. He's just overrated. In my mind, he's not as good as people are making him out to be. You know, a little overrated. Just a little. You know, and with Ace, the other 5-star artifact that came with this stage, I underestimated him, honestly. I didn't think he'd be as powerful as he is. So, you know, all the love he's getting right now is well deserved. And my Eiko rolls are pretty crappy right now. Was that the last of my Eikos? No, okay. Whew. See, I got about 1 more draw after this. Like I said, I'm saving my Vaans. Ace, Kate Sith. Who else we got down here? Yeah, so I'll eat up these cases just because I think my case sis has some pretty good skills, and now I got a couple of 2-star mock dances on them. You know, maybe not a couple, maybe just one. Ooh, that's 330 brave. What can I replace with that? Her skills are so expensive. So expensive. And I do believe that was the last roll. No, I could get one more out of her. Unfortunately. But yeah, I do believe my case is, like I said, it has at least one 2-star mock dance. You know, some other pretty good skills. I was really lucky with his roles, if my memory serves right. Or maybe I'm just focused on that 2-star mock dance and everything else is just super crappy. That could happen. You know, my memories could have tunnel vision on that. It's 15. No. Well, what does this do? I haven't seen this from her. Raises her attack by 5% with active buffs. Oh my gosh. Can I cry? Is it okay if I cry? Like, this is... So between the two... Where's that other Mighty Smite I got? Two Mighty Smites. I forgot how to say SM syllables. Sounds for a second. That'd be 24 on top of that one. 39 CP. I don't really need this Brave Break up. I really don't. I mean, it's nice. Actually, I got 2 of them that raises her max brave by 10, but I'm gonna have to make room for this. I don't know what to get rid of. This is so... No, that'd be good. I probably won't end up using either one of those or this one anymore. So, I do want that buffed attack, though. See what I was talking about with like a skill I really, really want that costs 15 CP? I mean, it's 2 red tags. It's more HP, which her HP is already pretty high. Decisions. I really don't know what to get rid of. I'm probably gonna regret it later. I do want to save that 65 attack, 5 CP up there, just in case, you know, I'm not comfortable with making room for 39 CP. You know, struggle of artifacts. It's pretty insane. You guys are probably like, why are you using all these 5-star artifacts? Because I want to make room for more artifacts on top of making room for more artifacts. And these things are gonna be gone. Low brave attack, mighty whirl. So yeah, let's just try to focus on low brave attacks and mighty whirls. 2 stars for him. Let's go ahead and use up some of these aces. Like, I really don't care about rolling 4 Kate Sith or ace, just because, well, my Kate Sith could use the word, it's 15 CP.
Go, Kratos, go!
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and toss that one. Just because it was 15 CP. You don't want artifacts at 15 CP. Ooh, I don't want to use up all my bombs. That was a heartbreaker in my Eiko. Besides, you don't want artifacts with 15 CP. Yeah, it took an artifact with 15 CP. Such a heartbreaker there. It really was. Oh, why can't I get 2-star Mighty White Whirls? We'll go ahead and toss that one. Yeah, like, my luck on some characters when it comes to artifact skills has just been absolutely crappy. You know, I should have been using the Ace artifacts earlier instead of Kate Sith, because with Kate Sith, all I needed is 35 CP, and I go ahead and get him built back up. You know, ooh. It's only a 1-star low brave attack, though. And his skills are already pretty cheap. I will toss that one. Ugh. You know, if it was a 2-star low brave attack, I probably would have kept it, but because it was only 1-star, no. Well, this is what we want. We want 2-star skills. We want those red tech skills. No, so, ooh, Mighty Red Spiral. I'll replace something for that. Let's get rid of this one. Yeah, I hope you guys are excited for May, because I know I am. I will keep my eye, you know, out on this game, just because their update times, you know, for new stuff, you know, for me, where I'm at, where I'm locationed, you know, locationed. Wow, I'm just making up words now. Yeah, with where I'm at, usually at 6 p.m., which is Pacific time, Pacific Standard Time is my time zone. Yeah, sometimes, you know, their new stuff will come out at 6 p.m. for me, you know, so that's when I'm kind of wondering if Barrett, usually sometimes with these new characters, they do come out, you know, right before that reset time. And I won't have enough to max limit break them. So, yeah, if Barrett comes out, you know, a little bit later on today, I'll go ahead and record some stuff on him, you know, his new missions and everything. Why can't it be 2-star? He already has pretty cheap skills. I'm not trying to replace nothing with 12, especially. Maybe if that was, again, 2-star White World, I would have, but it wasn't. So, but yeah, anyway, as I was saying, if Barrett does come out before a reset, I'll go ahead and try to record some stuff, you know, his new missions, what his weapons are, and everything, which I'm just very, very curious to see. You know, if not, if they're making us wait until reset, then we'll go ahead and do all that stuff tomorrow. Just because, yeah, see, I knew I had a bunch of red text for him. I mean, my Kate says is pretty ridiculous. You know, and I was kind of going for Max Brave with him. Like I said, he doesn't have his 35 CP at the moment. But, you know, you see that 600, 60 Max Brave, the Bravery Mog Dance. Whoo-wee! You know, along with that 108 tag. You know, if I get like a 2-star Mighty Toy Soldier, that would be awesome. Whoa, what are you doing? Can't level up that anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. If you guys liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see, or if you want to stay up to date with more content that I'm posting, go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell, and I will see you later. Well, maybe after we see what this is. Ooh, nice. Okay, now I will see you later.